Mastering ISF and customs entry. Key differences and the role of customs brokers. Welcome back to Importer's Guide. In today's episode, we will be discussing a topic that is crucial when it comes to international trade: the difference between importer security filing, ISF, and customs entry. Understanding this difference is essential for importers and customs brokers to ensure a smooth and compliant import process. So, let's dive right in. A customs broker office with documents and computers first. Let's talk about importer security filing, often referred to as ISF. ISF is a mandatory filing requirement by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, which requires importers or their customs brokers to submit specific information about a shipment before it arrives in the United States. This information includes details about the shipper, consignee, commodity, and the vessel carrying the goods, among others. The purpose of ISF is to enhance supply chain security by providing advance information to CBP, enabling them to assess any potential risks associated with a shipment. A customs entry being processed. Now let's move on to customs entry. When a shipment arrives in the United States, importers or their customs brokers are required to file a customs entry with the CBP. This entails submitting detailed information about the imported goods, such as their value, quantity, origin, and classification. The customs entry serves two primary purposes. First, it determines the appropriate tariff classification and duty rates applicable to the goods. Second, it provides CBP with the necessary information to ensure compliance with various laws and regulations, such as import restrictions and intellectual property rights. A person explaining the difference between ISF and customs entry using a whiteboard. So, what is the key difference between ISF and customs entry? The main distinction lies in the timing of the filings. While ISF is required and submitted before the shipment departs for the United States, customs entry is filed after the goods have arrived at a U.S. port or airport. ISF acts as a preemptive step to provide advanced information to CBP, focusing on supply chain security. On the other hand, customs entry is a more detailed declaration that facilitates the assessment of duty and regulatory compliance once the actual goods are physically present in the U.S. A customs broker explaining the benefits of using a customs bond. Now that we've covered the difference between ISF and customs entry, let's briefly touch on the importance of a customs bond. A customs bond is a financial guarantee that serves as an assurance to CBP that all duties, taxes, and fees related to import transactions will be paid. Customs bonds are required by CBP for entry of goods into the United States, and they come in different types, such as single-entry bonds and continuous bonds. Having a customs bond in place is crucial to avoid delays and penalties in the import process. A customs broker discussing the role of customs brokers. Lastly, let's acknowledge the essential role of customs brokers in the import process. Customs brokers are licensed professionals who specialize in navigating the complex customs regulations, ensuring compliance, and facilitating the smooth flow of goods across international borders. They act as intermediaries between importers and the CBP, handling documentation, determining the correct classifications, and facilitating timely submission of necessary filings such as ISF and customs entry. Their expertise plays a vital role in optimizing the import process and reducing potential risks for importers. And there you have it. We've explored the difference between importer security filing, ISF, and customs entry, highlighted the importance of customs bonds, and emphasized the role of customs brokers in ensuring a successful import process. Remember, understanding these concepts is crucial for importers to avoid penalties, delays, and ensure compliance with the U.S. customs regulations. If you found this information valuable, be sure to keep an eye out for our upcoming videos where we dive deeper into the world of international trade. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy importing! This tutorial is independent and not affiliated with any U.S. governmental entities. This video is for educational purposes only.